All right, welcome back again to our mathematical series on fractions. Now, in today's episode, we'll be considering arrangement of fraction in ascending or descending order. So this is a concept in fraction which has to do with ordering of fractions. How do we arrange fraction? Ordinarily, if we are to arrange whole numbers, it is very easy to do. Of course, you know that 1 is lower than 2. 2 is lower than 3. So all numbers are easy to know, the bigger and the smaller. But when it comes to fraction, how do we tell whether 2 over 3 is smaller or bigger than 3 over 7? How do we tell? So it's not easy to know unless we follow the guiding principle. So now, but I'm going to treat this under 3 subsections. So we have case 1 where we will have fractions with the same numerator. We see how this will happen, how it will happen. How can we arrange fractions with the same numerator? Similarly, the second case will be fractions with the same denominators. How do we arrange fractions with the same denominators? Next, fraction with no common component. So if fractions have no common numerator or no common denominator, then how do we arrange such two? So in this video, I'm going to consider the first 2 cases. Then the third case will be treated in the next video. So let's consider case 1. Case 1, that is fraction with the same numerator. So let me just choose something like unit fraction, like 1 over 2 and 1 over 7. So how do we tell which one is bigger between these two? So of course, 1 over 2 will be the bigger. Anytime fractions have the same numerator, just go with the one that has smaller denominator. The one with smaller denominator will be the bigger. So it means in this case, 1 over 2 is greater than 1 over 7. You may be asking me, how can we prove this? So we can prove this diagrammatically in a simple way. As a beginner of mathematics, you don't need serious proof. So let me just draw something like a circle or let me draw a square or a rectangle, another rectangle of the same size. So let me divide this one into 2. So this will be 1 over 2. See how big is 1 over 2. So, but let me divide the other one into 7 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, each one of these is 1 over 7. 1 over 7. You can see that 1 over 2 covers a large surface area, but 1 over 7 just covers small area. So this implies that 1 over 2 is bigger than 1 over 7. So that is a simple way of doing that. But apart from this, you can see that this is just involving only 2 fractions. What if we now have more than 2 fractions, like having 1 over 2, 1 over 7, 1 over 9, 1 over 8, 1 over 6, 1 over 5. And we are asked to arrange this in ascending order, that is from the smallest to the biggest. So this is very easy to do. You just go for the fractions with the biggest denominator. That will be the biggest. That will be the smallest. Sorry, that will be the smallest. So the fraction with the biggest denominator is 1 over 9. So the arrangement will be equal to, starting with 1 over 9, followed by 1 over 8, followed by 1 over 7, followed by 1 over 6, next 1 over 5, next 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 will be the biggest fraction here. Good. Now, apart from numerator of 1, any fraction with numerator of 1 is known as a unit fraction. Unit fraction. So apart from numerator of 1, we can have something else as the numerator. So don't think it is only one that will always come as the numerator. What if we have 7 over 5, 7 over 10, 7 over 3, 7 over 2, 7 over 20. So if you have this, you can see that one thing is common about all of this fraction. Everything has 7 as their numerator. This is still under case 1 of our topic. So since we have common numerator, if we are to arrange this from the smallest to the biggest, that is ascending order. So if we are to arrange, we'll go for the one with the biggest denominator. That will be the smallest. So that means 7 over 20 is less than 7 over 10, and this is also less than 7 over 5, and this is less than 7 over 3, and the biggest one is 7 over 2. So this is the arrangement in ascending order, and that is all about fractions with the same numerator. So let's go to case 2, fractions with the same denominators. So how do we do that? Case 2. So if fractions have the same denominators, so the reverse will be the case. That is, you go for the one, that means the one with the biggest. So fractions with the same denominator, the one with the biggest numerator will be the biggest, while the one with the smallest numerator will be the smallest. For example, if we have 2 over 5 and 4 over 5, and you are asked to determine the bigger fraction here. Since both of them have the same denominator, that means the bigger fraction will be 4 over 5. 4 over 5 is greater than 2 over 5. So that is in the case of two fractions. So both of them have the same denominators. So the fractions with the bigger numerator will be the bigger, while the one with the smaller numerator will be smaller. Now, what if we now have several fractions put together? So, and we are asked to arrange in either ascending order or descending order. Let's consider 2 over 20, 7 over 20, 1 over 20, 4 over 20, 5 over 20, and 8 over 20. And we are asked to arrange this in ascending order, that is from the smallest to the biggest. So don't forget the case. The fraction with the smallest numerator will be the smallest, while the one with the biggest numerator will be the biggest. So consider this. The fraction with the smallest numerator is 1 over 20. So that means 1 over 20 is less than 2 over 20, and this is also less than, next, that's 4 over 20. This is less than 5 over 20. This is less than 7 over 20. And finally, this is less than 8 over 20. This is the arrangement in ascending order. So in this, we have just considered case 1 and case 2. Thank you for viewing this. God bless you.